Hey everybody, welcome back to the Lynx Lounge. I'm your host, BTB, and have I got a question for you. Do you like space games? Do you like spaceship shooters? Shoot 'em ups? Shmups? You know what I'm talking about? Do you like those? Do you like crab brain aliens that spew eyeballs all over the place? If you do, then you just might like the Gates of Zendocon. Zendocon. The Gates of Zendocon. Zendocon. It's something like that. If you like great side-scrolling shooter games, shmups, as we like to call it in the industry, if you like shmups, if you like Gradius, if you like Life Force, if you like R-Type, then you might enjoy the Gates of Zendocon. So, you start off and you're this little spaceship guy and you get sucked into this, rainbow vortex, and it's very, 2001. And then you're greeted by this giant, laughing crab brain alien that, drops, the eyeballs, coming out, and then you start the game. It's like any other side-scrolling shooting game. You've got lasers, you've got bombs, but the kind of unique thing, I guess you could say, for this one is that there's a little bit of headroom, and then there's a little bit of room down below. Now, whether or not that's actually functional in the game, personally, I kind of stay away from the attic. I kind of stay away from the basement because it's very blind. You'll find yourself going up top maybe to get a little headroom, and you don't really see what's coming in until it's too late. One of the unique things about this game is that if you get hit, you lose your laser. You get damaged on your laser. You lose your laser. If you get hit again, your thruster gets busted up, and then you barely squeak by to the gate in order to get repaired, which is kind of cool. You could actually repair your ship in between missions. I like that. That's pretty cool. And you have to land it, at a certain spot, and if you don't, you could end up blowing the ship up. So it's sort of kind of like risk and reward. It's an interesting concept how you have to fly your ship through the warp gates in order to get repaired, and then you're on to the next level. Lots of colorful stages, lots of colorful enemies. It does have a bit of a slower pace, but I'm trying to think of, maybe that has something to do with how the screen was maybe scrolling at the time period. Maybe it was faster at one point and they had to maybe slow it back. This is just me thinking out loud, obviously, And then, maybe they had to slow it back because of some of those old games. You got a blur if it was things were moving too fast. Kind of hard to see on the screen. I don't know. Or maybe it's just a slow game. Now, if you want to bump the difficulty level up to hard, if you're a hardcore shoot 'em up guy or girl, what have you, whatever you are, bump it up to hard. Give yourself a challenge, But it does seem to be a little slower paced game as far as shoot 'em ups go. A lot of these early Lynx games give me very good feelings. I love reminiscing about that time period and how amazing it was to bring home this awesome color 16-bit portable Atari system. I was pretty much the only one on the block, or I should say, probably in the school that had one. So that was very unique, very special. I felt very special to play these games. Replaying these games now bring me back those memories. It kind of reminds me of bringing out an old photo book and looking through the old pictures, reminiscing about those certain times and I could kind of do that with the Lynx now. You know, I could open up the case and I could pull out the cartridge and go, oh man, you remember? I got this game because I was getting ready to go on a trip and I needed something in the car, and this was the thing, and man, I remember playing this on the road, and it was pretty cool memories. If you do not have Gates of Zendocon, go out and find it now. I encourage you to get the launch titles. It's easy to do, it's an easy mission. Start with that. You'll be very pleased. And remember, if you were looking for a shoot 'em up game at that time period, this was the only guy in town. I say thumbs up for Gates of Zendocon. I know there might be some haters out there, but listen, it's a fun game. It looks good, it sounds good. It's a nice early showpiece for the Atari Lynx, and I encourage you to go out and find it. I also encourage you to drink more Tequila Sunrises while you film. I also encourage you to check out The Jaguar, which is another show that I do based on the Atari Jaguar. All right, folks, I will see you next time on the Lynx Lounge or the Jaguar, whichever one comes out first. I will let you know. And if you subscribe, you'll know right away, right? That's how it works. Don't forget to do that. Until next time, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Electro Cop. Let's go there. See you later.